Hello everyone, and welcome back to me chewing something. Oh, what the heck? Apparently there's some kind of event going on. I don't know what that is, Duolingo, but it's very interesting. Excuse me. But yeah, welcome back to me chewing something. Because I got a piece of candy. Also, look at this new thing I got. It's like a little robot cat. But even better than that, watch. Where is it? Here it is. Well, apparently I can't put it there, but watch. Now that I have this bed, I can do this. And the little cat joins me. It's adorable. They're just so sleepy. A little sleepy cat. I'm just gonna leave that there. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I accidentally triggered like the start of this quest. Oh, well, I got her stuck. 5th century themed radiant spin crystal. Oh, thank you. So it's gonna start at like a weird point, but just so you know, I haven't like done much after that. It's like maybe a minute lost, but I don't think it's like too important. Oh, her walk cycle is stuck. You are forever confined to this chair. You shall never leave. You can sit on the chair, but I won't be here to help you. I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Ah, familiar faces identified. Our good friends, the Traveler and Paimon.
Hold on. Can I move this just a little bit? Because I don't know why I'm like so super close. When did I move myself like that? I'll make myself a little bigger. There we go.
Whoa! Free manual labor detected!
I at least require food, snacks, and or sodas.
Those evaluations could not be more different.
This is Sosi, Sergeant Major of the nearby Lightkeepers. He's stationed here in this town.
Are you the guy I kept running into?
Wait, that means...
He is Flynn's superior, as far as position is considered.
I kept running into this lightkeeper that kept showing up near those little, areas.
Pleasure to meet you all.
Sup, man?
This is the
Like your
Traveler
hat.
and Paimon, friends of ours. They're experienced adventurers who are new to Nodcry.
Hi there!
Pleased to meet you. Were you talking about the cannon by any chance?
Indeed. The sooner we can get it firing again, the quicker we can ease our current predicament. 2 more wild hunt incursions have come sweeping in at different locations after the last one at Star Sand Shoal. Our manpower is already stretched as it is. This is more than we can handle.
Hasn't Flint's gone back to your HQ to ask for reinforcements? When will they arrive?
Huh. Has he now?
Yeah. That's what he said he was gonna do anyway.
He's got his own agenda of things going on right now.
He hasn't contacted me about that yet.
Of course
As for standing orders, he should be leading a team to root out the wild hunt. But I haven't received any reports for a while now.
he could also just be a ghost.
Yeah, well, he does act outside the remit of his orders sometimes. I'm a superior, yes, but I wouldn't say I have much control over his actions.
So, he made the call for backup on his own initiative?
Hard to say. Contacting HQ is a tricky business. I should know, I've tried. They either refuse my requests outright or end up dragging their feet. And all the while, we're the ones who have to deal with the Wild Hunt, which, by the way, can strike anywhere in Nodcry without warning, sweeping across vast swaths of land. This has been a real test of our endurance, to say the least.
Looks like it would be hard to manage either way. Even if you did have
personnel where they're needed most. A single missive will not do much to change HQ's attitude, I fear. Flynn's understands this well enough, I'm sure.
He sounds nice enough, but it sounds like he's hiding something. This whole spiel sounds like smokescreen. What is on my glasses? Can I clean these? That's fair. Maybe when I pushed up my glasses, my finger rubbed up against the lens.
We usually sort our foes ahead of time into ones that our rat Nikki will take care of and ones that we'll target using the cannon. I finished the preliminary dispatch work already, but this cannon...
Okay. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You fix it if you're in such a hurry. That, or bring me some snacks. This is tiring work over here.
To be fair, putting all your eggs into one basket and just having one person be the one to fix the cannon, it's a little bit, like, foolhardy, I'd say.
Could you at least tell me how long we'll be delayed? We're way past our scheduled firing time.
Well, that's your fault for firing too often recently. Machines get overworked too, you know. You could try thinking about their feelings for once, maybe.
That was a big drink.
Sorry, what? A machine's feelings?
You're saying that right as a Nefa's standing next to you.
In layman's terms, this refers to wear and tear. As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappier it becomes. The exact probability here would be...
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know that.
Angry
But
little
let me
robot.
stress that we Lightkeepers are the primary financial backer of this cannon. And our backing does cover the fees for subsequent repair and maintenance.
And I'd say that was a good deal for you. You should thank the Krumkake Craft Shop. That means me, by the way, for making you such a huge and powerful weapon for such a measly price. Do you even know how much it would have cost you if you bought all the parts legit and fresh off the assembly line?
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option. Lavender melon candy.
That would probably be pretty good.
What? No! Absolutely not! Let me think, alright? It should take maybe 3 more hours? Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters than there are fungi and Sumeru by then?
That might not be the concern you think it is. The monsters of the Wild Hunt are only active in the immediate vicinity of its attacks. They will not spread any further, on their own initiative at least. We Lightkeepers will also keep an eye on those areas, both to monitor the monsters and to prevent people from entering the cannon's blast radius. That said, I'm afraid I can't wait 3 hours before dispatching manpower to the locations that the cannon won't be firing on.
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. There are some checks I haven't finished yet, but with your help, I can get the repairs done sooner.
Instead of 3 hours, it could be 2 hours and 47 minutes.
Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff. How much help will we be? You'll be fine, trust me. Just take this. Oh, and this. Whoa!
Oh!
This book is so heavy. And what is this?
They actually animated that. Sort of. Notes. It looks like there's a book inside the book.
You can use Beep Boop Pizza to run diagnostics on the cannon. It'll tell you what to do. And this book will help you understand Beep Boop Pizza.
Alright, come along, Beep Boop Beta.
This cannon was built using more than 50 components from different factories and manufacturers. Aino has bound the manuals into one volume. Also, Please note, the device's name is Brigida.
Alright, Brigida.
So, it's manuals all the way down, huh? Yep. And if you're quick about this, we might just cut our time to fire down by a whole 2/3.
So, just an hour then.
I'll go with you.
Nice! So you'll check the outside and Anefa inside. Come find me in the control room once you're done. Cool? Cool.
Instructions received. Please go about your work seriously as well, Aino. No snacking while I'm away.
No promises.
Hey! A little snacking will also improve my efficiency by 2/3.
I mean, the body needs sugar. Be better if it was like, what the heck? Aw. Well, that one's a little smaller. That's cute. Anyway. This one. Conduct inspection. Inspect the unknowns. Expect. Bleh.
Rhino's explanations for things that don't interest her are a bit meh, aren't they? Or is that just how geniuses are?
Yeah.
Isn't Beep Boopita just following us around? Sure doesn't seem as smart as she said it is. How are we even supposed to know what to check?
I thought her name was Brigida. We may not be at the right spot yet. There's probably some condition we haven't triggered. Hello. Pat pat.
I've watched Anefa perform routine repairs before. It seems some sort of maintenance port must first be found, and then this small robot will automatically interface with it.
Ah, so you're in the know. Nice. Well, oh, what does that port look like?
Now that I'm not so sure of. Let's search around together and see what the robot reacts to.
Works for Paimon. Is this it? Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew! Stinks of machine oil.
Nope. Not here either.
That thing over there looks promising.
Where? Oh, yeah! It does! Let's try it out.
Looks like it's cracked though.
Whoa! It's flying! Does that mean we got it right?
Close enough.
So,
Or yes, yes.
what do we do now?
Let me give it a try. Press the button to adjust Brigida's height. Touch the light beams to collect the signals fired from the cannon. Once enough signals have been collected, Brigida will complete her inspection, produce her results. Once Brigida enters signal input mode, maintain her height so that she remains close to the light beam. Wait for her to finish inputting the signal. Okay? So... Oh, it's got a little tie. That's cute. It's got like a little outfit on.
Wow, what do you know? Aino was right. We got this working without understanding a thing Beep Boopita said.
Brigida.
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out right away.
I figured out puzzles 100 times before. 100 times more complex before.
Paimon's up next, along with this stupidly heavy book. Ugh, let's see. Should be just like checking a dictionary, right?
Oh yeah, the last book you held was like basically palm size compared to this one. Brigida's got some legs.
The matching result for this symbol is... check passed. All systems normal. Wait, is that it?
Well, as they say, no news is good news.
Yeah, guess you're right. Just feels like we did all this stuff for nothing, that's all. On to the next spot then.
Always remember, stuff like this is done so that worse stuff doesn't happen down the line. Oh.
Paimon's getting the hang of this now. It's this thing, right? And this time... Huh? Why are you angry? Oh, huh. Looks like its expressions are also prompts of a kind. Which page is that on? Oh. We need to take note of the order in which his eye colors change. Purple, red... Hey, slow down! Paimon didn't catch that!
Is this a phone call? What is that? Looks like 2 J's and an @ symbol?
What? So now we've got musical prompts too? Weren't you only supposed to be a beep-boop machine? Alright, one final stop. This was quite a trip, huh?
Agreed. I must say, you two have a talent for maintenance work. A bit shaky at points, but not bad for your first job.
Good eye. Paimon's the real deal when she deals for real, you know.
For real deals are deals for real.
Really, I'd have liked to share the load, but you were really getting into it, and I didn't want to interrupt.
Ugh, couldn't you have mentioned that earlier?
Anyway, let's get this all done in one go. Flute, flute. Haha! No button press is wasted. Oh, that's not good. That's just the universal symbol of problems. What does that mean? Does the book say anything about it?
A pictorial prompt this time. Don't worry, Paimon's just about gotten the hang of which prompts are listed where.
There really should just be an icon glossary.
We gotta take note of the flashing patterns. 1 yellow flash, nothing for 2 seconds, then 2 yellow flashes means the components here are overdue for regular maintenance. Maintenance is a high priority task. The device will be rendered inoperable until it is complete. Switch Beep-Boop-Beta to input mode to send out a signal to unlock components. The description of input mode isn't on this page. Ugh, more page flipping.
After more page flipping, geez.
That was a real struggle. Well, Paimon needs a break now.
Yeah, good work indeed. But it seems this input mode requires some additional work to operate.
Allow me. Oh, so this one needs like a specific amount of time. And then just let you fall right into place. Never mind, that's not quite enough.
Well, looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now.
What is it anyway?
No clue, frankly. But whatever. I got a feeling we've all given up trying to figure this cannon out. I'll go get the replacement component. We should be done once we pop it in here. What do you think? Maintenance work's easier than running errands, wouldn't you say?
That's for sure. We're counting on you, Sosie. You know what? Paimon took him for the stony type at first, but he's actually a pretty nice guy. Let's wait for him here, huh?
Ooh. Nice view.
Are your tasks complete?
Yep. Sosie's gone to get the replacement component. We'll be done here once we put it on.
Allow me to check against the recorded data. Yes. This component is approaching its replacement deadline. The cannon will generate immense recoil when fired. If this is not controlled, the firing platform will become misaligned. This part is designed to anchor the cannon and ensure accuracy when aiming.
Huh. So, if the cannon isn't fixed in place, will it start spinning around like some kind of massive firework?
Or just breaking and falling onto people down below.
A novel analogy, but an apt one. The large-scale damage that might follow would be undesirable by anybody's standards. This component is currently easily damaged. The materials are not up to par, and there are still some design flaws. But Aino and I are working to improve it. Estimated waiting time remaining: 7 minutes. Would you like a crumb kake?
Yeah! Dessert's just the best after a hard day's work.
Certainly. It will be ready shortly. Observation. Freshly baked crumb kake results in the most efficient improvements upon human happiness indices. As such, I activated an internal heater before starting repairs.
What?
Thanks for the treat. Aino's lucky to have you.
Can you bake those too? Or are you just kind of heating them up?
Thanks! Things went great over here, too. So, as we agreed, I'll have the cannon up and firing in no time.
Understood. I will inform the inhabitants of Nasha Town and have them make preparations for the shock and noise that will inevitably ensue.
And I'll inform the Ratniki stationed around Wild Hunt anomalies to make sure they fall back in a timely fashion. Thanks for your kind assistance. I better make a move. Ratniki from other sites should have sent reports back here, and I'll need to sort them out promptly.
Righty then. See ya! Bet this huge cannon's a real sight when it fires.
That is correct. A huge crowd tends to gather on its own accord on such occasions. Pure, bright energy rays have never failed to inspire obsessed admirers. If you are interested, you can come back later to behold it in all of its glory.
Sure. We did help fix it after all. It'd be weird if we didn't want to see it in action.
A reasonable thought, but before that, I'd like to investigate the Wild Hunt first. I wouldn't. I want to see what this thing looks like when it fires.
Oh yeah. Wonder where that strange phantom went. Never mind what it's doing. Let's try our luck at the flagship. See you later, guys.
Just be sure not to miss my masterpiece in action.
Alright, are we finally going to run into Varka?
Checking snack stock. Lower than expected. Please, explain, Aino.
Later. Can't you see I'm busy? You know, saving the poor, anxious inhabitants of this town?
Where am I currently? Oh. Huh. To this way. Well, I guess for now, I could technically use somebody else. Just in the meantime.
Aino? Present!
Ooh, I got a bonus. Do I have any equipment on you yet? Probably not the best equipment, but it's equipment.
Is it just Paimon, or are there more people here now? Oh, just as well, since we're sniffing for intel and all.
Oh, maybe Varka's here now.
And maybe, just maybe, let's get some of their berries and fried meat too, huh? We still haven't had it yet.
Ah, now you show your true motives.
Oh, come on. Why so uptight?
Not uptight, just teasing.
Excuse me, are you guests? Ah, If you wish to return to your room while the banquet is on, please use the side door.
Oh, hey, Delia Bennett. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good time.
No, we're not heading back to our room. Are we not allowed in here right now?
That is correct. Only those invited to the banquet may enter. Our goal is to ensure that our regulars can enjoy peace of mind and comfort, so that they can speak freely with one another.
How does one get invited, then?
Familiar with our ways already, I see. But here in Nodcry, channels hold equal value to Mora. I am but a lowly employee, so you'll have to forgive my inability to help in this matter.
It's fine. Can't be easy being you. Looks like we'll have to switch channels then.
And I know just the person, Dory.
Never, right?
Oh, never mind.
Curatorium does seem to already have an amazing intel network up and running. But if we ask her straight up, she'll likely squeeze us for all we're worth.
Let's not be quite so forward, then.
Ooh, Paimon's got a plan! Llama got Never to help her prep some medicine, right? We'll be heading to Hisi Island later anyway to ask Llama to help us use the moon marrow. Couldn't we deliver the medicine while we're at it? If Never doesn't mention a payment, we can cash our services in as a favor. If she does, then we can use it to haggle.
A cunning plan if I've ever heard one.
The thought of Mora made it worth the effort of thinking up. Come on, let's go!
That's pretty cool, Delia Bennett. Pretty cool. Where am I going? Oh! Ooh, I never knew I could do that. Bow, da, down, bow, 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 bow.
Hey, Black Cat, we're here! Oh, it's you this time.
Hello, you two. What's up?
Not much. Just here to say hi. Also, we'll be going to Hisi Island later, so we can deliver the medicine to Llama for you if you need.
How thoughtful of them. Bet they want something from me in return.
Already reading us like a book.
Well, the faster the delivery, the better, naturally. And we're lacking free hands right now, so that would be a great help. Yehoda's gone to get the medicine, and she should be back any moment now. If you have nothing else to do, feel free to wait here. I'll have someone bring you some snacks.
Don't mind if we do then. Thanks!
You all seem busy. What's the occasion?
Oh yes, I'm sure you've all heard about what's going on. Nasha Town's in turmoil, and right now everyone wants intel. Whether it's to strike it rich, save their lives, or escape whatever predicament they've found themselves in.
Ah, so you're busy making Mora. How nice.
It's not all good news, I'm afraid. We're stretched so thin that our clients have taken to competing for our services via auction. The price for taking priority slots has all but skyrocketed. In other words, we've had to suspend free intel handouts for now.
She cornered us right away. Did she guess what we really wanted from the start?
Is there anything we can do for you, then?
If there's
you owe us
anything
one?
that worries me right now, it's the wild hunt. It affects everything we do, yet the number of people who can ensure cargo safety in the face of such a threat is vanishingly small.
Huh? That doesn't sound too hard. If you need something delivered, hit us up and consider it sent.
Is that so? But... no. Forget I said anything. I mean, you're great heroes. How could I waste your precious time on trifles like these?
As a matter of fact, since you're
there
offering...
now? You should have said so sooner. Far be it for me to extort you, of all people, for intel. But seeing as you so kindly made me an offer, I suppose I'll accept.
Seems more like she's the one in control. On account of our previous cooperation.
More like our common perspective. Most who live here only wish to defend their own interests. But we are different, are we not? We both seek to resolve the chaos that the Wild Hunt has caused.
Huh. More like make a profit off the Wild Hunt. Paimon doesn't believe a word she says.
Dissatisfied, are we?
Stop reading her mind.
The number of commissions over at the Adventurers Guild spikes during tumultuous times, too. Would you call taking those jobs for Mora a sin?
Well, that's...
We might squeeze some advantage out of chaos, but equally, chaos could uproot everything we've built at any time. Such is the threat of the Wild Hunt today. And what business would there be left should it end in some great slaughter, or put to flight many who call Nasha Town their home?
Excuse me.
And as I understand, the two of you are here in Nodcry to follow a trail of clues yourselves. No?
Well, yeah.
In that case, we should keep Nodcry the paradise people say it is. At least until our respective goals have been accomplished. You must understand,
Scoot my chair
no
forward a bit.
force exists here that would inspire unconditional unity amongst all parties.
But I'm not doing this just for me.
After that incident with Lauma, I'm inclined to believe you. Your selflessness is admirable, to be sure, and rare around these parts. Though it's rare for a reason, kid. Just a shame that our mysterious phantom has hidden itself well. Between that and its ability to shift shapes, it will no doubt be a most slippery customer. Really, I'd be all too glad to pass on any additional intel I gain. We make a good team, after all, don't you think? You front and center, me behind the curtain.
That does make sense. Sorry, Nefer. Paimon took you for someone who only cares about profit.
A well-placed only, indeed, Paimon. Nothing is wholly divorced from profit of some kind.
Wait, so you were ready to work with us from the start?
Why, of course. In fact, I was wondering when I might bring this up the moment you entered.
But
It's a lot more like movement sounds, if that makes sense.
Hey, boss, I'm back. Huh? Oh, you guys are here too?
Indeed they are. In fact, they've volunteered to deliver the medicine to Lauma on our behalf. And totally free of charge. Such kind souls, aren't they?
Really? Great! Oh, in that case, guess I'll be clocking out now.
I'm gonna go get a really nice hot dog.
Got a few more places for you to visit right here, dear.
And never mind, that hot dog will have to wait.
Huh? Haven't I already worked a few days worth of overtime already? Well, guess the extra more is pretty nice.
And guess what? I will not be
we
giving
gotta
you
get this medicine
overtime.
delivered pronto.
Wait a sec. Is that salt?
Surely not. The special medication from before wasn't salt, was it?
Wait, that can't be. Let me see. This isn't right. How could it be salt? It was raining back there, so could it have happened while I was resting at the store? Sorry, boss. I'll get it back right now. Trust me, I'm super fast.
Oh, someone's not getting overtime.
Slow down, you might get hurt.
Well then, any plans? If not, what say we go into town and ask around about the Wild Hunt?
Oh, we were thinking of doing that, but
excuse me.
we didn't get much out of it. The townspeople are a bit wary of us, and we can't get into the flagship right now.
Ah, yes, the banquet is on today. Perfect timing. That's where we'll go.
Huh? Can you get us an invitation?
Oh, come now. What are we, sticklers for the rules?
And we subtly managed to make our way in without even having to ask. I don't think that was the intention, but it just happened to fall into place.
Lady Nefer, a pleasure to see you. Oh, and our guests from earlier, I see.
That's right. My apologies. Consider it my fault for not having explained the banquet's rules to them beforehand.
Oh no, it was no trouble at all. Please, do come in.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Not even an invitation check? Oh. Paimon didn't realize Nefer was such a big shot. Guess channels really do take you places.
After you enter, Nefer brings you and Paimon to a spot near the bar before walking into an inner room to talk business with the flagship's manager. Put you on fast forward. Glance. Glance. Why is everybody looking at us like this?
Now, what do we...
Hey Reaper Noob 56, welcome to the stream. Well, what the? Food supplier. Oh.
Pardon me? I'm sure we're all having a good time, but I would like you all to meet a mysterious guest I invited for just this occasion. I give you tonight's special guest, a renowned mixologist from Mondstadt.
To be fair, that is true.
Are you serious?
Wink. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor.
Nice to meet you all.
I'm sure that no more needs to be said about Mondstadt's wine industry. After all, we are all connoisseurs of fine drink here. The special drinks menu is being set before you as we speak. Now then, for a time, let us set aside our worries and enjoy these exotic spirits from afar.
Ah, I see. A new face for the bar.
And here I was thinking, that ain't a familiar face. No wonder.
Well, it's a rare occasion to be sure. Want to order a glass or two?
Sounds intriguing.
I spoke to the owner. The bar is all yours. The recipes are available for your perusal here. Not to worry. I've taken the liberty of removing the more challenging options.
Previous experience coming in handy. Who'd have thought?
How'd you set this all up so quickly?
Well, as long as you know what both sides need, negotiations are essentially just a process of confirming the deal. No one would turn a beneficial offer down now, would they? The flagship already had plans to invite a professional mixologist from Mondstadt anyway. So consider this a trial run, with the list of drinks brought out in advance. Demyon will assist you. Serving guests with drinks will be the perfect opportunity for you. Of course, every guest will have their quirks, so you'll have to be careful not to arouse their suspicions.
Got it. We'll give it a try.
In the meantime, I'll go mingle with some of the guests who pique my interest. There'll be a little event during the banquet's second half, by the way. See you then.
I'll have to look back at this VOD later to see what those little
Hello.
speech
How may I
bubbles
assist?
said. Boreal Watch. It's not something I haven't made before. Tea, milk, and mint.
Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Would I be killing myself with fright here if that was an option?
Take the opportunity to gather intel.
Tell you what, I envy people like you. I'm like a man in a leaking boat, soon to be food for the fish. I
wouldn't come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Come now. Surely it isn't that bad. We've still got the light keepers.
You trust them? I wouldn't. Wouldn't trust anyone, really. We're stuck with a wild hunt here. The Sneshanians can't be bothered, the Lightkeepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess. I'd sooner put an ounce of faith into that cannon. Forget it. Let's just drink. Let's see if this new mixologist is worth the billing.
It's just funny to think that we'd just be listening and then suddenly someone will be like, "It was me, I broke the cannon."
Hello. How may I assist?
Juice, caramel, and wine. Wonder if apple juice and like a little caramel would taste good. Maybe if it was hot.
Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
How are you bouncing around and not spilling any of that?
Bet you some people are just waiting for this place to fall further into chaos.
You've got a plan for that, then?
Hard to say. But what I can say is that the situation in Nashatown will get out of hand if that cannon isn't fired soon. That gun's a symbol. The most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up against the Wild Hunt.
Well, wait. What are you angling for exactly?
Here's the thing.
Well, what if that was nothing but an illusion? What if, let's say, the cannon was never meant to be fired? For our sakes, at least.
Surely this town is still of value to those who control it.
Of course, and that's all it is. Value. For us, though, there's no place but Nashatown. And we're putting its life and ours in their hands.
It's all you can really rely on. Let's be honest here.
How this plays out first.
Seems like they're all talking about the cannon already. Guess that's why Sosie was so anxious.
Like, you have the light
How may I
keepers,
assist?
but they're few versus what the cannon can do. Lemon. The bread looks really good.
Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
It's like a very bubbly lemonade. Oh.
Oh, so this order was yours, huh?
Indeed. So, any notable news?
Not for the moment.
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you.
Look like
If
a
you got a
pilot.
moment, let's have a drink. On my...
Paimon doesn't recall there being any other orders right now. Sure then, we can take a break.
Then come, sit. Dimyon, 2 wildberry trails if you would. Without alcohol, much obliged.
It's like, dang it.
Hence is the name. I help out at the Rossum workshop in town. They usually put me in charge of making and repairing simple machines.
Paimon's name is Paimon. Pleased to meet ya.
They call me the honorary cocktail knight.
Ah, yes, I've heard. Lots of nights over there in Mondstadt. I imagine your title's an impressive one back home, huh?
We were just messing with you there.
I mean, it works.
Anyway, help me keep an eye out, all right? Valuable intel will be suitably compensated.
Oh, come on. Is that how it is between us? I mean, I wouldn't even have this job if it hadn't been for your help back then.
So, you've known each other a long time?
That's right. I came to Nodcry with nothing at all. Would have starved on the streets if I hadn't met Nefer. She lent me money to study a craft, and even introduced me to Aino and the Voynich Guild, which is how I slowly carved out a living for myself.
That's a huge favor. Huh. So Nefer can be a nice person sometimes, huh?
Well, I'd also say she needed a willing and able machinist at her disposal. Come now, Aino's talents are better spent on issues bigger than basic machine repair and component manufacture. I did think myself a dab hand at such work at first, but compared to her, I might as well be a trainee who couldn't weld a wire to save his life. Got this. It took me a long while, but I finally got to the point where I could make my own machines, and even maintain some of Aino's relatively complex ones, like Kuvaki detectors or mechanical arms.
He's the one responsible for maintaining Yehoda's robotic arm.
Also, it is a robotic arm.
Oh, speaking of that, didn't Sosi have a mechanical arm too?
Oh, I honestly thought that was just armor.
That's right, one of Aino's masterful designs. I could never design one of those in my life, but if you gave me its blueprint, I could hammer one out.
I wonder what the story is with both of them.
Nowadays, I've got regular customers, which makes for a decent keep. Even got a kid, if you can believe it. I wouldn't have, had you told me my future when I first arrived here. On the flip side, being a family man means I can't just flee this place whenever I feel like it, so I'm afraid I'm counting on you to help solve this wild hunt crisis.
All the more reason to be proactive and do your part. Wringing our hands in despair does us no good in times of crisis. Oh, wait. Just another question that's been bothering me. Have you heard anything about people seeing illusions within Wild Hunt anomalies? People they know, perhaps?
I have heard of humanoid shapes being sighted, but familiar faces? No. Most would think they'd lost their wits from fright if they started hallucinating. After all, no ordinary person could survive an assault from those monsters. Does this have anything to do with our current Wild Hunt crisis?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
All right, I get it. I'll keep my ear to the ground for you, and naturally, my lips will stay tightly sealed.
Then we'll take our leave. Enjoy your drinks. He's a social man. You can often find him here chatting with friends, and he's had contact with all manner of clients. Since he's never heard of the Wild Hunt exhibiting the power to imitate familiar faces, might it be safe to assume that our Phantom wants to keep that a secret?
Huh. That does sound worth noting. How about we go talk to a few more people?
A good idea. And one our upcoming activity will facilitate. Let me show you how it's done.
I'm a little tired today, that's weird.
Come, back to the bar.
Eeny, miny, mo.
Thank you for waiting, everyone. The roulette showdown is ready to begin.
Finally!
Come on, let's go try our hand. Joining us, new girl?
We'll pass.
No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the roulette special has to take part. Those are the rules.
But...
Oh no. Sign me up. There's Nefer's hand signal again. Let's go with it.
That's more like it.
Since we have a new friend with us today, let me go over the rules in brief. The wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle. Participants must take turns to spin the pointer of the inner circle. Whatever beverage it stops at, our lucky contestant will drink. The drinks are divided into juice, tea, and alcohol, with that last further divided into 3 levels by intensity. Spin your way to a non-alcoholic beverage, and you'll score no points. Otherwise, you get 1 to 3 based on alcohol content.
So either we lose or we drink.
During a round of drinking, one participant may choose another with less points than them and pose a question. which the other party must then answer.
This sounds like it might favor those who score higher, but push your luck and you might not recall any answers you were given the next day. Defeats the purpose, wouldn't you say?
And that's why the person mixing the drinks has to take part. You know, just in case they decide to pour heavy, then sit back and watch the show.
Not that our newcomer looks like the drinking type. Either way, looks like we're in for a show.
Anything you drink will be replenished. And additionally, I have decided to sponsor a grand prize for this grand occasion. A single serving of Dark Horse.
Ooh.
What? Do my ears deceive me? A chance to drink Dark Horse and not cry?
Dark Horse. Guess we'll have to take part now, huh?
Indeed. The Dark Horse could be yours to enjoy, so long as your luck holds. And so long as you can remember its taste the day after. And if our lucky winner can drain the whole serving in one go, they will gain the right to ask everyone a question, regardless of their score.
Dang, is it that strong?
High risk, high reward. That's gotta be some strong alcohol.
Now, if there are no other questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling. Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
Let's go!
Wow, this is kinda intense.
Oh, my turn. All right, man, fess up. You've been making a killing lately. Where's it all been coming from?
Believe it or not, doll clothes. You'd be surprised.
Hey, bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Voynich Guild. Mind introducing me sometime?
What are we drinking?
Ugh. A normal drink, huh? Must be my lucky day.
Just some juice.
We've reached the final round of the roulette showdown. Let's see who gets the last laugh.
I gotta say, you Mondstatters really know your alcohol. These recipes are super good. Teach me, would ya?
You are about to fall. Someone get her a pillow.
I was wanting to ask about your wife. Your wife.
I've rolled non-alcoholic drinks without fail the last few rounds. The 0-point game is no accident. Similarly, Never's been maintaining an ever so slight lead, and has been using it to ask ever so slightly probing questions. That can't just be luck. I can tell that Dobrawa has been lucky enough to survive stumbling into a wild hunt, but Nefer's turn is...
You're up!
She left him to me. Ooh, the Dark Horse.
Oh, new face here just drew the Dark Horse.
Bottoms up! Bottoms up!
Well, good luck, traveler.
Hey, will you be alright? You wanna just give this one to Paimon?
What? You can't... What?
Whoa, she actually downed it in one gulp.
See, I thought for a second Paimon was saying that she would drink it, and I was about to say, your stomach is the size of that cup. You will not survive.
Nice job! No wonder you Mondstatters have such a reputation.
What did you see while you were inside the Wild Hunt anomaly?
Me? Well, what do you think? Monsters, of course.
Only monsters?
Absolutely. If there was something else, I didn't stop to see it. Just took off as fast as I could. Oh, and guess who showed up just as I'd gotten out of there? Those good-for-nothing Rataniki, that's who. If my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing but my corpse. Or whatever was left of it anyway. Either way, there's nothing in there you'd want to see.
Even those who have had personal encounter with the Wild Hunt know nothing about the strange phantom we saw. Seems Nefer's judgment was on point.
I see some downcast faces. Why, have we all hit our limit?
Ha! Says who? I'm still raring to go.
Because you didn't drink that much.
In that case, let me raise another glass. To a blast of a showdown and a wonderful evening.
Hello, ma'am. Lady Nefer has ordered
what?
a fresh round of drinks. Could you deliver it to her?
Huh? Are they playing cards? I'm gonna spy some elemental dice.
Oh, they're playing TCG.
Same as usual,
Genius
then?
invocation.
1 die, 100,000 Mora.
I'm not here to do business with you.
Come now, I've already ordered us drinks. Or are you looking to add another line to your ledger of arrears?
Oh, so this is a business deal.
So, let's go over this again. 1 die, 100,000 Mora.
Call it.
Then we have a deal. Come, you two. Take a seat as well.
What are we even doing here? I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it has appeared, and the intel we received from the Lightkeepers. The Wild Hunt is in fact a phenomenon linked to abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow in its wake, posing a lethal danger to ordinary people. On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog, so the disaster cannot spread quickly.
We already know all that.
Fair enough. Then I won't beat around the bush. Here's a map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers, including the locations they'll soon be bombarding.
Dang, that cannon can reach really far.
That's a lot.
We've never seen anything like this either. That's why everyone's so worked up.
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Cool it, all right? I'm not done. Now, the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this, but weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
Move around in my seat a bit.
Isn't that normal? They're not the only ones fighting the Wild Hunt after all. Adventurers do that too. And maybe some just go poof by themselves.
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a small, stable discrepancy between reported anti-Wild Hunt ops and anomalies cleared. That variance has become a gulf lately.
What could that even mean?
I've got 2 theories. 1, that some new force is clearing the Wild Hunt out in secret. Or 2, that some Ratniki are not reporting the work they do on purpose. The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can even engage the Wild Hunt. Never mind keep those operations a secret. If you're interested, I'd recommend following the latter train of thought.
Paimon doesn't really get it. What would anyone gain from doing that?
Not liking what they see.
Now that's what I call interesting intel. No wonder you've been doing well for yourself lately. Even if you've mostly just been reselling my intel.
Please, stop. This is all I've got for you.
Oh, stop that. Why, people might start thinking me a bully. Let me give you an opportunity instead. Out of respect for your independent intelligence gathering. An answer to a simple question. For 50,000 off your debt. Have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a Wild Hunt anomaly? Or experiencing something akin to, say, an illusion?
No, nothing like that. Nothing at all but ghostly shadows.
Nothing at all, Not even for 50,000 Mora? Either you don't take your debt seriously, or you're confident you can pay it off.
Hey! No means no, alright? This is about my dignity as an intel broker. Mora doesn't factor in here at all.
Okay. Well, that puts me at ease.
You really are the same as ever.
And you've learned quite well. Go on, then. I'll swing by again. Sometime soon, perhaps.
Ugh.
So, you're his creditor?
Indeed I am. He's resold my intel quite a few times now, pocketing the difference afterwards. Rather dishonest dealing, if I may say so. As luck would have it, he would only purchase information from me when he was just about done negotiating with his buyer. So I arranged a little something just for him. A painful lesson, you might call it.
Ooh, that sounds brutal.
I mean, if he's price gouging and taking our customers.
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. It was more about the message, really.
It's not about the money, it's about sending a message.
In any case, I believe that's all we'll get here. Let's go through what we've learned outside.
Oops.
Most of our intel seems quite dispersed, so let's try piecing it all together.
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom, apart from our encounter on Star Sand Shoal.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so each statement corroborates the others.
What in Teyvat could that phantom be planning?
The wild hunt anomaly that occurred at Star Sand Shoal seems quite unique.
Agreed. Instances of the wild hunt afflicting Nodcry in general have increased in frequency, but the phenomenon itself hasn't changed much. What you encountered must have been something special, with our mastermind concealing themselves within, in order to target the Moon Marrow, in which case, two questions arise. Who is this mastermind, and why would they want the Moon Marrow?
Additionally, that intel broker mentioned that some lightkeepers might be withholding information. Dang, it almost sounded like I was stuttering for a minute there. Given the inconsistencies in Flynn's words and deeds, he might be a likely suspect. But let's not share that with Nefer for now.
I'll continue investigating along these two lines. We can reconvene again if any progress is made.
I'm back!
Did you get the medicine and not the salt this time?
Luckily, the store owner kept the medicine bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go.
Huh. Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Take a break. You've earned it.
I guess they do kind of look like salt shakers.
Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway, isn't the cannon about to go off? I was watching it the whole way back, praying it wouldn't fire. Not until I got back, you know? Again, lucky me.
Huh. So you're interested in that big gun?
Of course. I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised of thousands, even tens of thousands of parts, fused in such a way that it can operate smoothly and fire off a supergiant, super strong beam. Isn't that just so cool? I mean, miraculous. Like a miracle created through countless careful calculations.
It has been a while since the last time it fired. Go on, feel free to go watch. Work can wait for a while.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, y'all wanna come? It'll be worth the while and worth your wait. I swear.
Might as well. Fruits of our labor and everything, you know?
We're pretty much going that way anyway.
Woohoo! Let's go! Kaboom!
Kaboom!
People seem pretty excited, too. Just goes to show how big a deal this cannon is, huh?
It's gonna explode, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. One shot, one kill, problem solved. Simple and practical. Just the way we like it. And even if that wasn't how it worked, just listen to how it roars. If that isn't power, I don't know what is. If only I had that kind of strength.
Hey, don't think like that. Your skills and smarts have been a big help to us, too.
Really? They think that? Oh, I'll do my best the next time we work together. For sure.
Alright, let's see this thing go boom.
Hey, look! It's starting!
Could be a cutscene, right? Behold. Whoa.
Nice one!
Wild to think that a kid made that.
Finally, all fixed up. Nothing to fear now.
Awesome! Felt that one in my bones.
Whew. That sure was powerful. And pretty dazzling, too. Guess that's why everyone's been counting on this thing. Surely the Wild Hunt doesn't stand a chance.
It would certainly save the Lightkeepers a whole lot of running around.
I feel so alive right now. Overtime. Ha! It's gonna be a piece of cake.
You know, Paimon's been wondering, if you're so interested in machines, why don't you go work for Aino?
That's what we call drawing a line between your work and your hobbies. I've got some mechanical talents, sure. But this job I have now, no one can do it but me. Not even Aino or her silly robots.
AI is not taking this job.
See you later.
Says the person who got salt and medicine mixed up. Whew. Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well. Let's head over to Hisi Island. Let's not keep Llama waiting.
Do 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 do. I haven't been to the other side of this island yet.
Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone?
Not much as I'd imagined.
Yeah. If anything, looks like things are settling down. That's Llama for you. Hey there, Llama. We're back.
How have things been the past few days? Never mind that you're floating in midair.
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least.
Well, you are trying to change minds.
I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the day. It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're looking after the Moon Marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Thanks for remembering.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that Phantom?
I've tried asking around, but to no avail. What about you?
We haven't made much progress either. But here's what we've got.
I think I've got the gist of it. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves. In any case, please, come this way.
The marrow of the moon. Alright, let's see it. Give us the full story.
What do you see?
This is Nodcry? This all looks familiar. Is that a shooting star in the sky? Probably the ship. No, wait, that's our spaceship.
Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered. So that is all my power allows me to discern.
I mean, if we can kind of tell by landmass, we could probably figure out where that is. At least we know where our spaceship landed in Nodcry, near Star Sand Shoal, or so it seems. That matches what Aether told me, but I want to know more. Hello.
Huh? What's the matter?
You have been summoned by the Moon Goddess.
The flowers changed color.
These flowers are a reflection of the damselet's powers. Does that mean she's... I remember her mentioning she wanted to use the moon marrow to restore some of her power.
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the Curatorium of Secrets to help prepare earlier.
Thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutara after all. But we best check if she's doing okay first. See you later then.
Have I... I haven't yet. I need more of these, so I'll have to remember that. I think I'm pretty full up on these moon shards. Though I just like collecting them. Like, it is a ball of moon silver. How would you not want to just pick these up? Oh, I've never, like, never really gone here myself. I'm usually teleported here. Hey Damslet, you doing good? Doing fine on that moon of yours? Or it's like... I'm not sure what that is. Just picking up a couple of these. Like I'm picking up rock candy. Yep, you had to...
Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Got a stomachache from all that food we gave you? Has your condition worsened?
Dizzy. It's like I'm returning to the moon. Wait, it's not that bad, is it? I sense the moon's power within you.
We got the moon marrow back from the
Whoa.
Tajui. Can it help you in any way?
Sorry, it always kind of throws me off whenever she talks.
And what do you require this time? Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
Has this just become habitual for her after living in relationships of mutual benefit for so long?
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand.
Transfer the moon marrow onto this slice of bread so that I may eat it. Grab my hand.
Back back to Earth. My thanks.
Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better?
I'd say so.
Significantly.
What did you do? Or maybe, what did I do?
The moon within your body. It is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
I think I sensed some other changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark. It is harmless, and will fade over time.
Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian, now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right?
It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
So it does have to do with... Wait, what?
Did you not know this already?
Llama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it.
I mean, I guess she can't tell us everything about it.
And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon.
But Llama also saw the past by using the Moon Marrow. Why didn't she see that?
Llama mentioned that she could only catch a brief, blurry snippets. Perhaps this is something that only a moon goddess can sense.
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kuchar. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort.
Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's Marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's Marrow inside you then?
No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
There are?
Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right?
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess?
Maybe? I doubt that's the same thing. I mean, now that you say that, it kind of feels like it.
You do not wish to become one?
I mean, if you already are one.
That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else?
Because trust me, there will be a lot less stress.
Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you.
Like, I feel like whatever the Traveler's original power was has something to, like, would be on par with, like, at least Archons. Nothing like the Heavenly Principles, but close.
I do not desire it.
Huh?
Nor does it desire to come to me.
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of rejection.
Negate. Rejection.
I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. 2 moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
But it's the marrow. You can consume it.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
And you have the title.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Glauma did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette sensed it just fine.
Because she's a moon goddess.
And it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. If it detects the marrow...
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon marrow non-stop.
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh? Does it really?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm, and he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
I know which one you're talking about. I don't remember his name.
Conria?
He's the leader.
Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kind of match. What was his name?
I only know what others called him. The Rehir of Solnari.
One of the 5 sinners?
Huh. There was that title too. Yes.
I actually forgot that title.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rarier, one of the 5?
Wait.
Huh? If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the Cataclysm, but when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?"
Why would they say that?
The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return.
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information.
And I'm a little confused here myself.
I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
Oh.
Either way, following his departure, the wild hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
Oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners. That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all. And even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that?
Marionette. He defeated Marionette.
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt too.
She's like, are you serious? I don't see that happening.
Did you just laugh?
No.
No.
She totally did.
I see you're also a liar.
Are you two on bad terms or something?
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
I will be fine.
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rarier would prevail even if all of Nod Cry were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my brother and I arrived in Nodcry? I mean, when our spaceship first landed?
Sure.
That was quick.
I mean, right to the point.
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it. Give me your hand, and ready yourself.
Alright, here we go, guys. Give us the lore! Grab my hand. Behold. This is what we saw before, only clearer. Seems we landed safely at least. Oh, that's what it looks like. Okay. Unless we saw this before and I'm just forgetting. Let me take a screenshot of that. Oh, even clearer. A lot of time appears to have passed. And it's being overtaken by the green. We're still inside the spaceship. To think we were in there for so long. When did Aether get out, I wonder? Wait, is that Aether? How can that be? No one left the ship from the moment we landed. The door hasn't even been opened yet.
Where is this?
Lumine, come on, we have to leave this place.
What?
Hey, are you okay?
If Rare can look like Aether, there could be some complexities in what we know then. Like maybe the one working with the Abyss has been Rarer this entire time. And just looks like Aether.
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time. But Aether found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
Do you want cookies? There's something seriously strange going on here. I have to get to the bottom of this. But as Never said, there'll be nothing to investigate if Nodcry is destroyed first.
Alright. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still. Ooh.
Will you need my help?
Help with?
I could help you conceal the marrow.
You could? Oh, that'd be great.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuvaki.
Ooh, training arc.
Like this.
Or the magic bubble.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
This feels so soft and gentle, just like the moonlight.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it.
Focus your chakra.
You learn quickly.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh?
Thanks for teaching me that.
Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you, taken a walk outside or something?
I dislike strangers.
And where do we rate on that scale?
Slightly better.
Once this whole business is with the Wild Hunt is over, let's go for a walk.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them.
Rightfully hesitant.
I will consider it.
She seems kind of tired.
Probably hasn't spoken this much in a while. She has a very short social battery life.
Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
And now we nap on the moon.
It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you.
Oh! Silvermoon Hall Selenic Chronicles. You can visit Silvermoon Hall from time to time to meet the damselette. For a certain time after completing the quest, the party won't gain the New Moon's Embrace effect. When in Nodcry, your party's moon sign level will always be Ascendant Gleam. Additionally, after completing a certain number of quests, you can claim a variety of other rewards. New Moon's Embrace obtained. You have gained the bubble. Ascendant Gleam. Can I lay here? Can I climb it? I'm on the moon! That's silly. Pick up a couple of these. This must be where I put those, right? The moon seals. View records, please. Ooh. Ooh, I would like these, please. She took a beam of moonlight and in return bestowed you with the goddess's favor. How do I unlock more? Something to look at later. I don't see... Oh wait, there she is.
Shh. They're asleep.
I kinda just want to exist here sometimes. Like, kinda make this my base. Come back here from time to time. Just kinda listen to the music. Steal some of this moon silver. I mean, it's not stealing if I'm welcome to take it. Is this the right way? Oh. I guess I can only be the traveler here. How do I get out of here? I know teleport, but... You know... Where the heck am I going? View details... Lauma. Blessings of Frost Moon. I'm sure I don't need to do that yet. Conflicts with our concubine, once enabled, following quests will be affected. Problem solving robot and Blessings of the Frost Moon. I'll do those at some point. Have I gotten any? I got like 8 of these, so not quite yet. I want to use my sigils. Also, I found out I could do this. I can't remember if I did this last time. Like, I know I don't need more of these, but I like collecting them. Also, you can double jump. You relate the gist of your conversation with the damsel at Lauma.
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nodcry. But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now...
One minute. If we don't stick together, we'll be picked off one by one.
Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Notcry. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frostmoon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing, and we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Dang, in that amount of time, the sun's already almost down. And sunset. Thank you.
See. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? And F is sure to help us.
The wind blows stronger. May your path ahead be smooth.
I just realized, so her horns are different right now. I guess it depends on like the moon level thing, or maybe because we're here. Bum bum bum. Oh, there's a lot of energy cells.
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Listen! We've got updates on the Wild Hunt situation.
I don't understand any of that.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens!
Just keep firing one direction. Do not let anything but dust escape.
You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is!
True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rarier's super fast?
Well, we'll just get an effort to go grab him and tie him down.
You're not taking this seriously at all, are you?
Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot.
I fully agree. Let's just hit it.
You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh?
Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Notcry, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through.
In that case, our firepower needs are in your hands.
Sure. Travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the Wild Hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon?
Oh.
He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
Wait, what? Didn't we just see him like half a day ago?
Yeah, it's still new news. So not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now.
So now it's a murder mystery.
I'll send a Nefa over to Nashi Town with some flowers later.
He seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's Sergeant Majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Could it have been the Wild Hunt? Is the Rarer actually afraid of the cannon?
Hey! What do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves.
Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Inefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go ahead.
Alright. We'll see you later.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't super trustworthy of the guy, but I didn't expect him just dying like that.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
Just collecting my commission.
Ad Astra.
And more of these rocks. Because there are some things I would like made. It's not here. Oh. Hold on. She actually said something different. I know. Free today, are we? What brings you here to see me? I just happened to pass by while out shopping with the Nefa, so we're dropping by to play. I see. And here I thought you were just gonna pose me another head scratcher. You know, I don't quite get your designs. Oh, and by the way, the equipment you helped me modify the other time was pretty useful. Thanks a bunch. See, the process ore is very pure, and the utilization rate is very high as well. Of course, who do you think's personally putting in the work tuning your stuff up, eh? Yes, WizKid, I know. It's WizKid, I know, it's you. Oh yes, I just went to buy some snacks. Want some? You know, before Nefa gets here. Bribes, huh? Okay, what do you want help with this time? Just so we're clear, I don't do boring projects. And if it's strong hands you need, go and find a Nefa. Oh, come now. I just thought I was thanking you for your help previously. That's what you said last time, too. In fact, that's what you say every time. Pretty sure you're... sure there's always gonna be a next time, let's not talk about that. Come on, here's the candy. There's chocolate, grukakes too, if that's more your speed. Oh. I had no idea that there were some kinds of things I could do here with that. Like special interactions with certain characters I have. I was just here to get this stuff. Have all those done. The only thing I needed to collect was more of those rocks. Alright, what do we have access to? Nothing yet. Oh wait, hold on. This one. I need 2 more for any of these. Really? You don't give anything for this? Weird. Okay, let's see. Have I know? And I have Lauma, but I'm pretty sure both of them have items I can use. Don't think I have anyone else that could use an item right now, though. Because I gave her this one, and I'm pretty sure that's what she's supposed to use. Then Aino has this big sword, which I could get stuff for that somewhere else. Oops. Not high enough. I'll just take the elevator. Ooh, getting hungry. Alright, I'll wait over here for the lift. Just looking around. Ah, shoot, 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 shoot. I missed the elevator. Alright, come back down.
This elevator was inspired by the one in the maritime.
This must be it. Oh. Doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that ratnik guarding the door, though. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Ah! Never! When did you...
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then?
Yes, while we're passing by the Krumkake craft shop.
Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess?
Looks like the Wild Hunt is on the move.
Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
Oh, that was quick. What's down here? Just back into town. So I didn't have to use that elevator? Oh. On the way upstairs to the crime scene, you briefly relate the information. Dang, they just leave the body here?
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
That is a very difficult name to pronounce, I bet.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Entering unopposed? So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
Could have been rarer in disguise, like how he turned into Aether.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
He does use a pole arm.
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
Agreed.
So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
The first time I met Flynn's, I did notice there was something odd about his lantern. Some power concealed within it. Now that I think about it, that power was somewhat similar to abyssal energies I've encountered before. In the worst case scenario, Flynn's might be an entirely fabricated entity.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rerir in disguise?
You're not early whatsoever, unfortunately, Leo. You are about almost 2 hours in. It's gotta be the latter.
Yeah! What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah, they would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Even if it were rarer, though, his motives are just unclear.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt.
Hey, Leo. Always nice having you here.
This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear and get in his way during this time.
And why was he able to determine that?
We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flint's long ago, and been living as him for some time now.
You know what happened? We ate the moon marrow. Regardless, we still have to find him.
Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry, you'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Oh right, before we go, should we reveal Rarir's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people. Hey, why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rerir more opportunities to capitalize on. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts?
It would make everyone just wonder if the person they're talking to is actually them.
Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Be a lot of instances of people going, I don't know which one to shoot.
Yeah, you're right. You really thought of everything, huh?
Tell me
Nothing
something.
for it, then. We've just gotta find Flints.
Tell me something the real Paimon would know.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rerir, nor trust in Flints too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
All right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Oh boy.
Hey, you!
What about red versus blue? Whoa. Oh, it's just one of those magnet things. Though I get what you mean. Oops. Oh yeah, I found out that I could do this, so I've just been kind of messing with it a lot. Also, I have this little cat robot. It's an anniversary gift. Which I am not sponsored, but if you log in right now, you too can get a little cat robot. Also a bed that you and the cat robot can sleep on. Can I get this before I start that cutscene? Has recently got permission to be under my desk and he's abusing that privilege. See, that's why I don't let mine do that. Because he absolutely abuses that privilege himself.
Whoa! The fog's really rolling in. Quick! Grab the light source! Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on!
We'll at last part ways.
Extinguish power! This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again.
We're gonna fall for it again.
There's something inside it. Some small device. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? Oh, we better take it with us. The fight took place here. Did Flint leave these marks?
Yeah, depending on how my cat is feeling, he too will kind of nibble and bite.
Help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? But is that...
Protect.
We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern!
Ghostly shadows haunt the area of the Wild Hunt. If you come into contact with too many of them, you'll be lost to the blackness forever, so be careful. Continuously shine the lantern from Nefer's lamp on the ghostly shadows to dispel them before they get too close. E. Use the power of the E. There's another lantern here. I want these. I need the rocks. I did E though. See, I'm continuously E-ing. I can't do it if there's a cooldown. I suppose this is slightly spooky for spooky month, right? Oh, oh.
Hand it over.
Oh, look at you.
From the first. You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before.
Throw it, it's gonna explode! Ooh, nice stab. Purified. Face the light.
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
So, you were tangling with Rarer out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
I just noticed the rain is falling and then going right back up. Real talk, I like the blue hair man. I thought you would. Let's find a spot to rest first.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
I've been rolling for him, but with no such luck.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
I don't understand either. Just my constitution, I think.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
If this object is contaminated by the abyss, why do you carry it on your person?
And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp.
Probably not.
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rarir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Well,
People think you killed the man. You briefly tell Flynn's about Rearer's murder of Sosi and about the subsequent.
I see.
Can you think of a reason why Rearer would try to frame you?
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
Lamp.
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rearer could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rearer ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
But every year they would say, "Wait a little longer. Wait a little longer." He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
Which one is you, him, or the other guy? It's a tragic story.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rearer's head.
Oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
Oh, he's Electro. I think I need him.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rearer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
Probably, but you're a suspect in this case.
We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
How many Prima Gems did I get from this? So I might have enough for one pool. Yes, I have enough for one. And nothing. I don't know how far I am right now. About 50 in. So I probably could get him before the end of this. We shall see, we shall see. They're still giving out free pulls anyway, so... I should be able to get him. How's what, kid? What are you talking about? This one?
I just got a really bad toothache.
She-
Why?
She's the free 4-star.
Help me.
You get a free 4-star and that's her. I know, yeah.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
And he's gone like the wind.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've got to trust him.
Hey, what up? Let us back in.
Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
Sorry, I know it's a bit late, but there's a couple things we'd like to look at.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosi's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so.
Find anything new?
Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
Expert use of delaying tactics on her part. Excellent work.
We'll do our part too. All right, we're going in. See you later. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again.
What's that? Hold on, let me check something. Oh, I see. That's so weird. I'll deal with that later, though.
But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter?
There's a strange light by the window.
Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly?
Oh, he really is a ghost. Pick up the lantern. He is the lantern.
Well, we've got the lantern. What now?
Swoosh.
Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
Now that's what I call going incognito.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
Yeah, you can hear my cat outside my door. He wants to know why the door's closed. What you just did surely just can't be accomplished through elemental power alone.
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is limited after all.
Oh, that's a cute emote. Another reason I think he's a ghost is because he works at a graveyard.
Come, try sensing it yourself.
It's very faint, but there's some residual power near the wound that feels identical to the abyssal energy that surged from Flynn's lantern.
Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nasha Town. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned.
They said the crime scene investigation was already complete. There should no longer be a need to keep this place exactly as is.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
However, despite a very thorough search, few clues
When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe.
emerge.
Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Ugh, this is so frustrating!
Is that all? Have we really tried every angle? Found every clue? Paimon, look at the flashing light on his arm. Oh.
You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that...
When we were fixing the cannon, his arm was working just fine.
Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right! If only there was some way to prove it.
If something needed maintenance, you'd go register it with Nasha Town's repairman.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
You leave the room without any trouble and start heading toward Hintsa's residence. Oh, wait, there's something here.
Wow! So much stuff! If only enough was here.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
He's meowing again. Meow. 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 Meow.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components.
Meow.
His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job.
Alright, by special request, I'll let him in. Come on. You wanted to come in, right? Come on. You gotta come in here, be a little faster than that. Come on. Come on. Let's see how long he lasts being patient. You okay? You can lay on the bed if you want. Just don't get your hair all over. And don't jump on my desk, okay? Okay. He's right next to me. What are you doing? What are you doing? If only they could hear you purring. Oh, Leo says hi. He said hi back, I'm sure.
And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks.
I was not paying attention entirely. Several days to arrive, and in fact this time you even asked me to push the request forward. I understood completely and not being able to use your hand. So eventually parts arrived 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. Sent word Lightkeepers, they never showed up. I assumed he was just submission. Okay, so he's been dead for a while then.
We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
He went to lay on my blanket.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form. and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm was actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right? Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
That means the only thing he did as Sosi was fire the cannon.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly?
Maybe if he could take control of it?
Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy too.
Paimon's kind of like a cat. We've been on edge for too long, it seems.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
Want to rest a day in Nasha Town? Your residence seems quite far away.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate.
We'll hold on to him as a lantern.
My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Are you trying to grab me?
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yes, which is why I asked you to give it to me.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
Rerir seems fixated on you, and you on him.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Come on, don't play games with me.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough.
Being very affectionate today.
You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits. But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae?
Wait, really? This is the first I've heard of this.
This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist, as evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
Leo, he's the Fae. This is how we get taken by the Fae.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
'" I once turned my heart toward humanity. 'I 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 once turned my heart toward hu and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the Final Night Cemetery.
And that's why you chose to become a Lightkeeper.
Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done, nonetheless. There are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Cannon.
You know, considering Flynn's, I wonder if Jay might like them.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
Not green? Does Jay only like green?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
All right then, we'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier now that we know you better.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a fae.
Don't worry, I won't say a thing.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
I like his voice. Alright, considering that this is a hard place to stop right here, where it's only going to continue if I select this, I think this is probably going to be where I end for today. Because my cat is getting a little antsy, and I am getting a little hungry. And I think I've almost been streaming about, about 2 hours and 40 minutes. But game, I know, but I can't be on that long today. And I can already tell that the next part's going to be pretty involved. Also, look at this little robot cat. He's just hanging out. Also taking pictures. Oh yeah, watch this thing. I can do this. And put this down. Where is it? Right here? There's not enough room. Hold on. think I can put it right here. Oops. This is a very finicky bed. It does not let me put it anywhere. I think if I step outside I can show you. Yeah, he's meowing again. He does not like it when I do other thing that is not involving him. Oh. Didn't mean to come here. Oh yeah, ever since Natlan, they have these little chambers that you can unlock. It mostly gives you like a bunch of little like items and stuff. Okay, I think I can do it right here. Cat bed. Now watch this. The cat sleeps. It's an item that has an interaction with a little pet. I think it's adorable. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get going for now. Next time I should be able to finish this. So I hope you'll show up next time too. If you want, I can give you like... Let's see. It's this time right now. So usually I start streaming about 4 hours before right now. But maybe next time I'll start 5 hours before. That way you'll know when I stream. Because I don't know why, but like my notifications just don't get sent out. Hope I'm not blacklisted or something. It's not like I did anything to be blacklisted, but you never know. Maybe they do not like that I was using music. Well, I wasn't using the music, it was just in the game. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna get going. So I hope you have a good one, Leo. And I will see you guys next time. Hope you have a good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys next time. Later. Paimon menu.